Developments from the Cincinnati Zoo tonight. It says it will indeed update the barriers surrounding the gorilla exhibit after that child fell into the enclosure, resulting in the death of the silverback gorilla Harambe. Take a look. In fact, this is an example of what those barriers will look like, we're told. 9 on your side's Roseanne Aragon continues our coverage with those safety upgrades and when the exhibit will reopen. Roseanne?
Now, that old barrier was approved by the USDA and the Association of Zoos and Aquariums, and the zoo had said before that barrier was fine, but now they're changing it to make it even harder to get through. Days after this horrific scene, a change. You can see workers replacing the barriers yesterday at the Cincinnati Zoo. This after a promise from the zoo's director in a news conference earlier this week.
It will be completely safe when it opens. I don't know the answer what changes might or might not be, but we are reviewing that.
But today the zoo confirms it's going out with the old and in with the new. This video provided by the zoo shows an example of the kind of barrier that's currently being installed outside Gorilla World. It's 3.5 foot tall and with solid wood beams and knotted rope netting, a much different kind of barrier than the one before. We asked potential zoo visitors what they thought. This is the new barrier right here. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it looks good.
I think it's a good idea because, I mean, if it's somebody's kid, you don't want them in there.
Others weren't so convinced.
Kinda, but they could easily climb up that fence and get over it. I mean, my kids climb up stuff all the time.
The USDA says it will look at the barrier at its next inspection, which is generally unannounced. The zoo issued this statement: our exhibit goes above and beyond standard safety requirements, but in light of what happened, we have modified our outer public barrier to make entry even more difficult.
All over the zoo, we take safety very seriously.
As for the investigation, police are in the process of handing that case over to the Hamilton County prosecutor, and we're expecting to hear his results tomorrow morning. Reporting live at the Cincinnati Zoo, I'm Roseanne Aragon, 9 on your side.